Are we live?
Live.
Hey! Vroom, vroom. Okay. What's up? I am Nascar Noir / Nathan Morona. Our slogan here at Nascar Noir is vroom, vroom, turn left or die. And that's what we'll be doing tonight. I have a little bit of an atypical NASCAR Noir set list. If you have a request, feel free to drop it in the chat, and I'll do my best to get to it. But I picked some stuff that's not the typical live set list I do because I wanted to play some new stuff and whatnot. This first track is called Open Mic Filibuster. It was recorded here actually at Hummingsound. Sorry, the name changed. Hummingsound. With Cooper, who mixed my record, did a really good job in recording it all and everything. It's an open mic filibuster. It's an open mic filibuster. It's an open mic filibuster. It's an open mic. Ryan needs to take this empty bottle from my hand. I swear if this teenage band at the open mic plays one more song, I'm gonna learn what it's like in prison. I had to go outside and de-escalate, yeah, yet another song where I pay my dues out on the fringe. It's gone like this so many times, I think that I'm starting to like it this way, out on the fringe. But we don't need that sorry stage, or your filibuster covers one way or another. We'll go better places before this summer ends, with a drummer by the fall, and if some new friends sing along, maybe the hard work won't seem so hard anymore. But tonight I couldn't kill my urge to fish for compliments from strangers. With 6 baited strings I returned on scene, checked my name on the list and tried to find the patience, but it's so hard to find. When up at the front this old beast, he keeps pandering to a nymph, saying, honey, baby, you're so pretty, please play me one more of those underage serenades. I'm never gonna get to play, but we don't need that sorry stage, or your filibuster covers one way or another. We'll go better places before this summer ends, with a drummer by the fall, and if some new friends sing along, maybe the hard work won't seem so hard anymore. It's an open mic filibuster. It's an open mic filibuster. It's an open mic filibuster. It's an open mic. Thank you. This next one is called Learning to Play Bass. It's also on my record, American Crowbar. Learning to play bass with a church band in the south. I play one too many notes, got a note that I need to settle down. Well, youth group isn't fun once you don't believe in God, but God, that heat and exorcist sweat on my chest made it sound so much worse. Losing half my friends and starting over comes with new problems, like finding closure. I've been playing bass a lot and I've been carving out a niche, taking lots of notes on Foucault. Look both ways before I speak. Don't mean to brag, no, happiness is not my kind. I'm still so bitter and my liver keeps asking for a race. Losing half my friends and starting over comes with new problems, like finding closure. A phone call my birthday month. You can check the box, there's air in these lungs still. So sweet to bother. Occasionally we subscribe like daily until college shaved extends into our skulls. No God or old time's sake could have forced or faked this final reunion show. El Paso's parking lot, excommunicated before the chips and dip even show up to a tabletop, walk through some book of revelations. Well, here's my reservation, I think the world could use. I don't need your support, I'll die on my back porch. And one more controlled burn will send me towards somewhere I'd rather be. Long. Thank you. That was Learning to Play Bass Parts 1 and 2. Just a reminder, we are accepting donations, 50% of which will be donated to hurricane relief in southwest Louisiana following Hurricane Laura, which hit there last week, about a Category 4 storm. This next one is called Tarragona Street, and it's kind of half about gentrification in Pensacola, half about being a musician who rarely breaks even, and it's one of my favorites. I'm in the Tarragona intersection, moving amplifiers somewhere. Sisyphus is still pushing those borders around. I've never ever seen a flame worth taking from a god. In the darkness south of Garden, yuppies making their sounds. They're saying next time we'll make sure that you get some money. Saying nice job, great set, thank you buddy. Better luck, the grass gets greener. Well, no duh, it does. If you have the money for the greener grass, it does. I'm in the Tarragona intersection, moving amplifiers somewhere. Sisyphus is still pushing those borders around. I've never ever seen a flame worth taking from a god. In the darkness south of Garden, yuppies making their sounds. They're saying next time we'll make sure that you get some money. Saying free beer! Nice, but I need protein and veggies. Better luck, the grass gets greener. Well, no duh, it does. If you have the money for the greener grass, it does. Out in the Tarragona intersection, moving amplifiers somewhere. Sisyphus is still pushing those borders around. I've never ever seen a flame worth taking from a god. In the darkness south of Garden, yuppies making their sounds. It's gonna be a vocally challenging night tonight.
Yeah.
I already feel it. Alright. I am going to attempt this one. This is actually a tribute to my buddy Kent Stanton. It's one of his songs that he wrote. He passed away in April. And yesterday was actually his birthday. I believe he would have been 47, but I'm not older.
I think he's older. Older, yeah.
Kim was one of those guys who looked a lot older and talked a lot older than he was. But it's tough to say. He was at least late 40s, and his birthday was yesterday. And this is one of my favorite songs of his, called "Ode to the Denizens of a Small Town." It's about Pensacola. The original version is very upbeat, but I formulated kind of this very darker sounding cover after he passed away, just because that's how I was feeling. Took hero, or it'll turn you into something you ain't. Yeah, this town will make you a martyr, but it'll never remember you a saint. We built our floats out of garbage and tried not to harbor anything resembling hate. Oh, when you were a child, they gave you the reasons that cracked up to be your ain'ts. And this town can make you a hero, or it'll turn you into something you ain't. Yeah, this town will make you a martyr, but it'll never remember you a saint. This town, this town, this town, this town. Ashes, ashes, we all walk out. Ashes, ashes, another cheap cigarette in his mouth. And those who move mountains but still playing in a fountains, despite too little or too much on their plate. Your force may now be reckoned with a future that beckons, too casual to be left up to fate. And this town can make you a hero, or it'll turn you into someone you ain't. Yeah, this town will make you a martyr, but it'll never remember you a saint. This town, this town, this town, this town, and all the people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. They push and shove, they won't bend to your will. How they push, how they shove, they won't bend. But I'll keep them still, this town, this town. I'll keep them still, this town, this town. I'll keep them still. Whew, that one's exhausting.
Good song.
The good old throat. Alright, it's gonna take a little bit of a quieter notch. Now, I got most of my loud ones out of the way. I got my punk credibility established. Now I gotta get my folk credibility established. Actually, we gotta bridge the two with the folk punk cover first. This one is Song for a Netflix Account by Pat the Bunny, who's one of my favorite artists. I lay down in awful wreck, been pissing out windows and smoking in bed. The good don't die young, they just haven't had time to mess up the same as the rest of us yet. I want nothing, nothing from them. I'd be driving drunk if I still got drunk and rev the ignition straight onto oblivion, into a void as pure as they come. But if we aren't dead yet, then let's not live as ghosts. And if we aren't in jail, then we can leave the house. And I'll show you that there's reason to hope in the spray paint that's all over downtown. So Let's fill up our shopping carts with the things we need and just roll out the front door. Past the cashiers and security guards. Whoa. But the magnets trip the wheel locks before we've even cleared the parking lot and took off running through the neighbor's yard. I lay down an awful wreck, mumbling to myself about the government again, and maybe postmodernism's an extended tantrum about why we don't have flying cars yet. I want nothing, nothing from them. I'd smash every machine if I didn't have one, and rev the ignition straight onto oblivion, into a void as pure as the come. But if we aren't dead yet, then let's not live as ghosts. And if we aren't in jail, then we can leave the house, and I'll show you that there's reason to hope, and the spray paint that's all over downtown. So meet me at the diner at 6 o'clock on every Wednesday night, and we'll get some coffee and pie, and I'll smile, tip the waiter, get a ride home, thanks for the favor, and hope that that's enough to build a life. Is that enough to build a life? Woo! Thank you. That's a great song. That's a great singer. Hope everybody's doing all right out there in COVID world. This is like one of the first things I've done in a while that's like fun. Fun that involves other people. I do have fun at home, but I haven't seen anybody in a while. This next one's a new one that I wrote this summer. I actually wrote it the day before the George Floyd protest kicked off in Pensacola, when it seemed like those protests were kind of isolated to Minneapolis and the Twin Cities area. We weren't aware yet that it was just going to become like a summer of protest, and hopefully a fall too. Let's keep it going, because not much has changed yet. But this is something I kind of wrote in just like one quick sitting before that all started. It's called BBQ Ballad for now. I've got a tall can and my favorite brand of deodorant on standby, and a hunger for the coast with a sweet tooth grin. So it must be summertime. There's no barbecue since everyone went vegan. It's a relatively small fish to fry, while they're rioting down in the old Twin Cities and battling police for their lives. So don't forget the lime juice on your black bandanas, but save a wedge or two for the night. 'Cause no cocktail is complete without a good squeeze of citrus. Not Molotov, nor any other kind. The mayor tried to throw a barbecue to appease us, while ignoring the rude loss of life. They're rioting down in the old Twin Cities and battling police for their lives.
Lots of snaps, hopeful snaps.
Lots of snaps.
Lots of protest songs tonight.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
No, it's me too. It's me too.
I had one. It was about when I got lost. I was trying to find my car.
All lost in the supermarket? Twin soldiers and Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own.
Yeah. What song is that?
Ohio.
Okay, yeah.
Um.
Finally, Amelia.
Oh yeah, the set list. That's the thing. All right, I'm gonna cut one from there, and we got any requests in the comments or anything?
Oh no, I don't think we had any questions.
That's cool.
God damn, commenters. Huh?
This one's on a split I did with Hotel Colors 2 summers ago. Out in bumfuck Tennessee, there's blood on your shirt sleeves. Your angel wings walked out on a job. Due to adolescent noise in locker rooms and field reports, you were pressured tough, got talk, an attempt to cover up your fast forward through all the traps to find your true love. But you're always on the move, got a birthday coming up soon. With these bodies getting taller, I guess the weak spots just grow larger every day. Oh, every day. 'Cause out in bumfuck Tennessee, there's blood on your shirt sleeves. Your angel wings walked out on the job. But I got all these better ways that we should kill ourselves. Please come home, I'll buy you a drink, I'll share my cigarettes. I'm not asking for forever, it feels selfish just to ask, but I need a little longer. I need a little longer. Was it love or was it void to hear your blackout siren's voice? And were you tongue-tied in her mouth, praying the reckless college crowd could make you feel in color for the first time? Well, I'm familiar with that place where your heartbeat breeds a sour taste when you're the southern state's best archer and the slowest moving target at the same time. At the same time. But I got all these better ways that we should kill ourselves. Please come home, I'll buy you a drink, I'll share my cigarettes. I'm not asking for forever, it feels selfish just to ask, but I need a little longer. I need a little longer. Thank you. That was Please Come Home, which is on the split I put out with Hotel Colors 2 summers ago. It's actually called the Morona Hotel Colors split, because that's the band name I was under when that came out. But it's Nascar Noir now. And Dalton, actually, who you heard earlier, did some keyboard playing at the end of the album version of that song.
I forgot I did that. I was actually
Me
going to
too.
ask you, we'll get to it later, but I remember I came over one day and we did something, yeah.
Yeah, we did some. Beats me.
I think Eric was there, was just like, yeah.
Yeah, sounds lit.
He's like, cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Put on the split.
you were on your front porch working on a wine rack.
Always. Just, I'm mentally, no, physically I'm at Hummingbird Sound Studios.
Physically-
Spiritually, I'm working on a wine rack on my front porch.
Wednesday night.
This next one, I'm gonna skip gluten-free bread, right? Okay, I know what I'm doing. What time is it?
It's like 10.
Oops.
10:20.
This is a new one. It's definitely meant to be like a big band thing, but I'm gonna try to do it anyways. I wrote it after not getting into grad school for the first time, and didn't get in the second time either. And I don't think the third time's a charm. I think I'm just gonna be a professional fuck up. Sorry, Mom. My grades are perfect though.
You were in grad school.
You thought I was in grad school? No, they rejected me, bro. They don't want me.
Okay.
Look at me. They're like, no, thank you. The meritocracy fucking failed me. I guess I should've known not to dream so modest. I was a pretty great zygote. I was a ripe pair of balls, still trying to decipher what went wrong. Night by day and pawn by night, moving in the shape of an L, hook and left against the right. I hope that we find some structure, because we're downward mobile, try to keep an upward chin. Got $1,500 to start again. I heard there's gold way up there in them hills, but I don't think I have a killer's heart. See dollar signs on all the children playing in the park. Teach me a boomtown lingo, you masochist patois. I'm overqualified to be a lackey or a cog. Night by day and pawn by night, moving in the shape of an L, hook and left against the right. I hope that we find some structure. Capitalism is the best snuff film. Touch your finger to the wick. Bodies strewn omnidirection, throwing darts that never stick. Hear the sizzle reverberating over and over again. Bodies strewn omnidirection, looking for an escape lever that never comes. Meritocracy fucking failed me. I guess I should have known not to dream. Sound in tune?
Yeah.
Cool. Should I do one more or two more?
Depends on how much longer Cooper wants to stay.
No, it's whatever your heart feels like.
Whatever my heart feels. Well, I cut a few things just because.
We have some issues with swapping cameras.
We did have some
Hey,
issues.
but we made it.
We're sorry.
Who amongst us does not have issues?
I get the New York Times. I have issues.
Yeah, I love
That's a good magazine.
The New
Is it?
Yorker.
It's not a magazine.
I'm about to say.
The New York Times is actually a newspaper. But yeah, NASCAR Noir is my name. I also run a zine of the same name called NASCAR Noir. Issues of that are available on Bandcamp. That's bandcamp.com/NASCAR Noir. That tied in somehow. It's a zine. We were talking about magazines, and zine is definitely pronounced magazine. It is not zine. It is not. That happens on the regular. People are like, "Hey, can I check out your zine?"
Here's your sign.
Here's.
Oh gosh.
I did watch Blue Collar Comedy Tour the other day.
Here's your sign.
I found a copy at the waterfront, and I paid like $4 for it, and I was like, dang, that was a lot for a DVD. I should have just.
$4.
Yeah, man, waterfront's out of control.
What the hell?
They're greedier than a gosh dang industrialist in the iron boom of 1779.
That's about right.
This one's also a new one, tentatively called Hot Chocolate. I might fuck it up, but that's how it goes. I need to play it. She sounds like the city, clinking cocktail glasses like dead taxi drivers. Like Patrick Bateman's next victim, like jumping off skyscrapers. Like trash, like heaven, like a lonely French fry getting picked at in the park. By bottom feeders and urban critters, well fed and living large beneath the MSNBC peacocks. Evil eye. She sounds like trash, like heaven, like medication, like trains leaving from stations. Like jumping turnstiles or bagels piled at a posh family vacation. Or a spy novel, a slob-on girl with no delusions of allegiance. Like hot chocolate in a Brooklyn accent. Such topaz gravity, pulling and haunting. All power pure, all haute couture, all Camel Crush, giving way to menthol. All Camel Crush, giving way to menthol. She sounds like the city, clinking cocktail glasses. All Camel Crush giving way to menthol, Camel Crush giving way to menthol, all Camel Crush giving way. Like diner lights and call me bastards. All Camel Crush giving way to menthol, Camel Crush giving way to menthol, Camel Crush giving way. Like unpaid interns keying bosses' cars. All Camel Crush giving way to menthol, all Camel Crush giving way, all Camel Crush. Like a tire iron straight to my Now you're my beacon in a dark place. I'll cheer for you long after you disappear into the maw of the Empire State. These mental illnesses get intensified by skyscrapers and ADD. These mental illnesses get intensified by the constant air we breathe. Now you're my beacon. Now you're my beacon. Now you're my. Now you're. Now.
Ooh. That was deep.
Emotional. Hot chocolate.
Anyways, this one's called When the Summer Ends.
Oh, okay.
Should I do one more or you just want to do an interview?
Do you want? Wait. What do you feel like? What do you feel like?
I don't care. I got all the stressful ones out of the way, so I can just like.
Wait. Is the next one gonna be my hey hey?
I could do it.
Wait, what was the other? What were you gonna do?
I don't know. I didn't have anything.
I don't.
Do what?
Do my hey hey, we can call it.
All right, I'll do my best. This one's my hey hey.
If you do some
by Neil
background
Young.
vocals,
I mean, I don't give a fuck. You can jump in if you want.
I'll be like, he goes, my hey.
This is my favorite Neil Young song. Well, that changes on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It's
But
right there.
that dude put out a lot of records. Like,
Where's Tanner when you need him to give me the discography?
I could. I just don't want to burden people with that.
I
You know, like.
so much music.
Rock and roll is here to stay. It's better to burn out than it is to fade. My, hey, hey. And into the black. The game is this, but you paid for that. And once you're gone, you can never come back. Out of the blue and into the black. The king is gone, but he's not forgotten. This is the story of a Johnny Rotten. It's better to burn out than it is to rust. The king is gone, but he's not forgotten. Hey, hey, my mind. Rock and roll can never die. There's more to the picture
Good song.
Gotta learn to play that one slower. Gotta put the kneel. You just gotta use a little marijuana. Yeah, you gotta sprinkle a little marijuana on there.
Yeah.
Alright, we want to knock out our interview and call it an NIGHT?
Yeah.